Everyone. Hi, Eldritch, if you're watching again. So nice to know you almost watch everyone. Makes me feel very happy. Yes. And of course, the support, I feel it. Yes. Okay. And I hope you have a wonderful day today, that everything goes well with you. I know you struggle a bit physically, just like I do. So we're all kind of in the same boat. Once you get older, even younger people, right? Yes, our bodies. Yes, our bodies. Mind and body unity. It's an amazing thing when I think about it, on how we can overcome things by, I found, by making a spiritual condition for someone else, for a project out there, and then just to do that. Yes. Also for our physical health. Okay, am I making a condition for myself, for my physical health? No, I'm making a condition to push my spirit through, right, my physical difficulties, by giving somewhere else. Yes, it's amazing how that works, and it's worked for me. Yeah, have I ever, now anymore? Okay, when have I ever really had a pain-free day in my since 6 years old? I don't know before. I can't much remember much. Surely there have been some. They're hard to kind of pinpoint where they were. So I don't really have a pain-free day. It's just not happening. But it's okay. It's okay because I have plenty of things that keep me busy, so I'm not thinking about the pain, right? Yes. And there are times where I'm sitting down going, wow, this feels really good, until about, 30 minutes later, I'm going, I got to get up my back. Okay. Anyway, so the weather here has been crazy. It's cold, and 2 hours later, it's really warm. Then it gets cold again. Last night, it seemed like it was getting cold. It even snowed the night before, just a little. And then the sun came out. In the evening, it was kind of warm again. Then it got cold again. Felt like, oh, it's getting cold again. At midnight, it was warm again. This morning, it was about 2 o'clock. It was cold. And then when I went out about 6, it was warm again. It's like weird. What's going on out there? The weather can't make up its mind. That's what I'm saying. It's March and April. You just don't know. They used to say, April, you never know what you're going to get when it comes to weather, right? Could be anything. I think it's March as well. March and April. So, my hands are itching to plant. Absolutely. I had the cold crops, peas, this, that. Haven't put the peas out yet because the ground was frozen here. So I couldn't put them out. But I think it's getting ready, and I can't take the little one out when it's so cold or at a certain temperature. I'm not going to do that for too long. And I have some things I need to do, but I think today might be the day, because it's also a little overcast, which is great. Then she's not exposed to the sun. It's her skin. It's a very redhead, blue eyes, and her skin is so white. It's so and so sensitive. So I have to be very careful there. But I think today might just be the day. Yes? Yeah. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yep. And I'm teaching her now, don't pick up every leaf, this and that, and try to put it in your mouth. So we're working on that. So I can take her out and she can actually cruise around and have fun. I can't have her do that while she's putting everything in her mouth, right? Yes? Okay. But we're working on that. And she loves being outside. Yes. So I take her out in the stroller, and she lasts in there for about 20 minutes, just hollering around and talking to whatever out there and watching me. And then she gets bored, right? Yes. So, anyway, so I could take her out while she's asleep in there. That's an idea. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for ever had that one. All right, let's get going here in the book of Proverbs 19. Better the poor living an honest life than the adept at double talk who is a fool. Okay, whatever. That doesn't even make sense. I mean, I get it, but no. What? So what? Somebody had to just keep on going here with stuff to so it gets longer. Okay, you know what? Where knowledge is wanting, zeal is not good. Whoever goes too quickly stumbles. I disagree with that. Even if knowledge is wanting and you have the zeal of wanting to do something, why should that stop you? Just because, oh, I don't know about that, so I'm just gonna not. Did you see what just happened? Yeah. I do believe that you got to be careful when you approach something that you don't really know much about, right? Or just how many people take risks out there? Okay, if people would not have taken risks out there, didn't have, where does the knowledge come from? It all comes from people who said, well, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to try this out, even if I fail, right? And keep on until they had what? So now what? You have to have perfect knowledge before you can start something? Okay, I'm just saying. See, no, no. This is again. Don't do things on your own. We want to guide you. Okay, you do this, you do that, and then everything. You know how to do this. You know how to do. Don't get any ideas out there now. Okay. Yes. Okay. That's kind of what this comes across to me. Folly leads conduct astray. Yet, okay, let's go back to yet. Yes, you can go and move forward with something that, yeah, could potentially kill you or kill others. Yes, yeah. If one is, but that's not. I don't feel that that's what is meant here. And then it would be written down a little bit differently. Right? Yes, the dangers of what they're talking about is not mentioned. Folly leads conduct astray. Yet it is against Yahweh that the heart rages. Okay, not even. No, this is just words uh, put together, and it's supposed to. Oh yeah, yeah. What was he talking about? What was he talking? Oh, that's Solomon's wisdom. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. No. Wealth multiplies friends. No, it doesn't. But the one friend the poor has is taken away. Okay, the word friend is used wrong here. That's not friends, that's not a friend. The false witness will not go unpunished. No one who utters lies will go free. Really? Well, then let me mention this. Because they all go free. And now that we have the internet here, okay, at that time, I bet you that now one can, as we know, for example, in crime, they have so many special gadgets now, this and that, on how to figure the DNA, who was involved, who wasn't, right? To catch someone is much easier these days than it was at that time. It's the same with lies. Lies are much easier to detect now because, oh, everybody's messaging. Oh, things are all recorded. Oh, ha ha! Right? Yes. And are they being punished? No. At that time, I could see that a lot of people get away with whatever because there wasn't anything there to see it. It was the word again from one against the other one. If there were only two and no witnesses, then the one who's lying goes, they're not going to know that I'm lying. This one just has a different story. But, right? Yes, people do walk free who lie all the time. All the time. Right? Then and now, even though, right? Yes? But I like to call people out on certain things. I'll call them out. I feel like I have a responsibility to not just, oh my gosh, so the president of the Ukraine, Zelensky, I'm not. When I heard that he fled to France and was living his high life there while his people were dying and afraid in his own country, basically he abandoned ship. Okay, whatever. How a guy like that becomes president, I don't know. Then I heard on how he more or less manipulated our President Trump now into, well, you have to for my country that I'm going. and sounded really arrogant. And he doesn't want to apologize for his behavior toward President Trump, which he should. I don't know exactly what happened there. I just read little blurbs or I saw something that somebody shared. And, oh no, Facebook shared it, of course, yeah. They take up most of my page. Facebook itself takes up most of my page of whatever. I hardly see any of my friends on it. And I know you can put, but I don't do that. I'm not on there enough to. If I want to know about one of my friends, all I have to go is pull up their Facebook page. Done. Okay. And as I said, how a guy like that becomes president, I have no idea. And 2 days later, I see, Zelensky was, while he was on the phone with President Trump, had a big old thing of cocaine on his table, so he's doing cocaine. So that's the story, the rumors going around with pictures and all that. So I thought, really? Well, I'm gonna just let's go and see. And I went in, and it's full. The pictures, the videos are digitally altered, and it's like, oh, that's what one can do now, to lie. Isn't that something? Yeah, that's why I mentioned that. The false witness will not go unpunished. Really? Whoever circulated that out there, anybody who went right along on that rumor and slander train against Zelensky is lying. Should be what? Punished, right? Yes? They didn't even go and check. Is that person lying? Is that whoever put that there lying? Supposedly, high probability, from what I've seen, it is digitally altered. It is false, fake slander. Now, what did I just say before about Zelensky? Not a fan of Zelensky because of what he did as a leader of his country. Okay? Yes? Yeah. When you have problems like he has, you face that head on like a bull. That's how you do. That's what you do. You don't run away. Then you are not meant to be the leader of a country. Just saying. Done. Anyway, and I don't know what went on before that. That's another thing too. Everybody's in the midst of it now, right? We're in the middle of the story, but nobody really wonders what happened at the beginning of all that, right? Of course, we don't know about the ending yet, where there may have been way more than we are being told. As I said, because we all started reading the book in the middle, right? Yes. So what's the origin of the conflict? How come these two countries can't get along with each other? What is it that, and then one runs tail, puts his tail between his legs and, woo, gotta go, sorry guys, right? And the other one goes, okay, well, here I come. I'm just saying. So we don't know. But that doesn't mean that now I'm going, oh yeah, I don't like this guy anyway. Yeah. Let's just lie about things. Let's put more stuff on his plate. No, he needs to be held accountable for what he did to begin with, which is run away. And then one figures out, and so it sounds to me like President Trump is trying. So I don't know a whole lot about it. So I'm not going to get all worked up about it. That's where I don't have a whole lot of knowledge about it. I'm not going to get all zealous about it. Okay, that is one could take it that way as well. But to blatantly lie about someone's integrity when it comes to taking drugs, this and that, I said, okay, that's in my opinion wrong. Does it are these people who are doing this here online with these videos, how I said, fake videos about someone, are going to get punished? I doubt it. I doubt it very much. But anyway, they will go free. The nobleman has many to court his favor. To a giver of gifts, everyone is friend. Oh, so a nobleman, who is he going to court with his favor? The nobleman has many to court his favor. Oh, a nobleman has people coming. To a giver of gifts, everyone is friend. Okay, know what? I'm not going to go there. And what does that have to do with wisdom? Oh my gosh. The poor man's brothers hate him, every one. His friends, how much the more do these desert him? Why, that those are not friends. Why do they keep talking about friends as if? I mean, friends here are portrayed as the worst people, right? Yes? Okay. Yeah. He goes in search of words, but there are none to be had. That was a one-liner. That's weird. All right, let's get going. 19 is a long one. Whoever acquires sense wins profit from it. Whoever treasures understanding finds happiness. Oh, that's a good one. A false witness will not go unpunished. Whoever utters lies will be destroyed. Whoa. Okay, so that's the second one, and so there's kind of a they address certain things. Good sense makes for self-control and for pride in overlooking an offense. Like the roaring of a lion, the anger of a king, but like dew on the grass, his favor. Yeah, very finicky, that's for sure. A foolish child is a disaster for the father. The bickerings of a wife are like an ever dripping gutter. That's not true. If your wife still nags at you, that means she still loves you. When she stops nagging you, you're done. And I wouldn't even know. The bickerings of a wife are like an ever dripping gutter. I don't know, 1,000 wives, concubines, and all that jazz. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, dude. Maybe you're taking on one too many. Oh, yeah. Like guys aren't a problem for women sometimes. Okay, all right, all right, all right. And here again, a foolish child is a disaster for the father. Why? No, that just doesn't. I don't know. From fathers comes inheritance of house and wealth. From Yahweh, a wife who is discreet. Know your place, women. All right, all right. Idleness lulls to sleep. The feckless soul will go hungry. Keeping the commandment is self-preservation, but whoever despises these ways will die. Whoever is kind to the poor is lending to Yahweh, who will repay him the kindness done. Well, there is hope for him. Chastise your child, but do not get so angry as to kill him. Oh, that's good advice. The violent lays himself open to a penalty. Spare him, and you aggravate his crime. Listen to advice, accept correction, to be the wiser in the time to come. Many are the plans in the human heart, but the purpose of Yahweh, that stands firm. Ooh, that's a really good one. Many are the plans in the human heart, human mind, more like, but the purpose of Yahweh, that stands firm. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I'm going to mark that one. God's ideal, sadly, we do not fulfill. Faithful love is what people look for in a person. They prefer the poor to a liar. No, I don't. Why is it people so attracted to certain people and then things go wrong, really wrong, and then they're right away attracted to the same kind of person again? That's weird, isn't it? That's like not learning from your man. And again, you can make some mistakes when it comes to love. It's really difficult to know, right? Yes, but when one starts to realize, whoa, wait a minute, do you run? Why would you stick around for abuse? Right to begin with. That's weird. Oh, well, some people, yeah, I get it, but no, it's still weird. It's still weird. Yes? But then if it's being repeated, that's odd. That's odd to me. The fear of Yahweh leads to life. It brings food and shelter without fear of evil. Okay, no, I have no idea what that means. Into the dish the idler dips his hand, but bring it back to his mouth he cannot. Yeah, you can. Strike a cynic, and simpletons will be more wary. Reprove the intelligent, and he will understand your meaning. Yeah. He who ill treats his father and drives out his mother is a child both worthless and depraved. Did you hear that? That's not true. I don't believe that either. It's I can't see that. Okay, I mean, is this talking about putting people in a nursing home instead of taking care of them? Yeah, then I agree. But worthless is and depraved is the wrong word. Give up listening to instruction, my child, if you mean to stray from words of knowledge. A perjured witness holds the law in scorn. The mouth of the wicked feasts on evil doing. They do feast. I don't know why. Why I don't get it. Why sin is so palatable to people, especially collective sin. I don't get it. It tastes foul in my mouth. If I were to eat it, I don't want to eat it. Punishments were made for mockers and beating for the backs of fools. Punishments were made for mockers and beating for the backs of fools. Okay, you know what? Forget it. Don't even. I don't even. So done. 19. Interesting one. I got one good one. Many are the plans in the human heart, but the purpose of Yahweh, that stands firm. Yes, I do absolutely believe that. Are you sitting on my... You need to move. Look, they can't even see me now. Well, you are sitting on my... I did already. Didn't I already feed you? I better get going. All right. Must finish up. Have the baby duty. Yes. May Heavenly Parent bless and protect you, guide you, and embrace you with love. I could say something about every one of those and repeat myself from what I've already said in the last 18, right? Chapters, portions, right? So I guess from now on, more or less, it's just reading through, and if a story comes to my mind, which Eldridge gave me a good idea on how I feel it's important. He tells me many stories about his time with true parents as a first generation, before he was blessed, after this and that. And I love reading. I love reading those because those stories are going to become very valuable and timeless for our descendants, the next generations. My time that I've spent with true parents was amazing. Every meeting, every time, it was amazing. And I carried something forward with me out of every meeting with true parents, every gathering, every just seeing them close up in the same room. Yes? And the next generations, they won't have that. So it is important. I believe it is important that we as first generations who have met true parents, believe in true parents in the second coming, right? Want to move forward with the completed testament. We got to give these stories before we pass away. We have to. We must. Even if some of them will just, float around forever and ever and no one will see. Doesn't matter. Still, they're out there. If they need to be found, they will be found. And the strength that we, as first generations, are drawing from our experiences with true parents, the stories that we can give, true stories, be truthful about it. Then our descendants, when they find these stories, they will draw strength from that. And it'll go on and on and on. And hopefully they won't get distorted. Hopefully the truth about these stories, about these memories with true parents, will stay true and not be altered. Stay true. Yes? Anyway, as far as I know, that Family Federation for World Peace already has put an archive together with all kinds of stories from people. And I do feel that it is important. So maybe I'll start sharing more. I know I've shared many. How many videos have I here now? Many stories already. Yes? Yeah. Maybe I'll just start at the beginning again. Yes? We'll do it multiple times. This is one way. This is one way. Not digitally altered. I'm not lying. I'm being truthful and remember things as best as I can. I know my feelings when I talk about true parents. I know what I feel within me. And that is 100% and absolutely true. Yes? Yeah. Anyway, so, and I think of true parents and it is what it is. They are true parents. They are Restored Adam and Eve. Done. Fashion forward now. Yeah, watching. Oh my gosh. Oh, I could say stuff about that. Anyway, I've already said, I'll say it again. May Heavenly Parent bless and protect you, guide you, embrace you with love, and I will talk to you all another time.